In the next 30 seconds, an AI made 40 decisions about what you see on your social media feed. It knows when you slow down your scrolling. It knows which face makes you stop. It knows your vulnerabilities better than your closest friend do. In the next 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how social media algorithms manipulate your behavior using AI. Using AI, which is backed by the research from Stanford, MIT, and internal documents from Meta and TikTok. More importantly, I'll give you the 5 specific actions you can take today to break free from this manipulation. Stay until the end, because what I reveal about how these systems work will fundamentally change how you use social media. Your social media feed isn't random. It's not chronological. It's not even showing you posts from people you follow. Every single piece of content you see has been selected by a recommendation algorithm, an AI system trained on billions of data points to predict exactly what will keep you scrolling. Here's how it works. This is what I call the black box algorithm. When you open Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, you're not seeing your feed. You're seeing a prediction model's best guess at what will maximize your engagement time. According to the internal Meta documents leaked in 2021, which is also called the Facebook papers, the company's algorithm tracks over 10,000 data points per user. These include how long you pause on each post, which is also called dwell time, which faces you look at longer, what time of the day you're mostly emotionally vulnerable, your political learnings based on engagement patterns, when you're most likely to make impulse purchases. And this is the evolution. This wasn't always the case before. In 2009, Facebook showed posts chronologically. By 2013, they introduced algorithmic ranking. In 2016, they optimized for meaningful social interaction. By 2018, internal research published by whistleblower Frances Haugen revealed they had optimized for one thing, which is engagement at any cost. TikTok's algorithm is even more sophisticated. According to a 2022 report from the Wall Street Journal, TikTok's recommendation system can determine your interests within 40 minutes of use, faster than any other platforms. And it tracks how long you watch each video down to milliseconds, when you rewatch, what you share versus what you like, even the content of videos you create. MIT's 2023 study, Algorithmic Amplification of Extremism, found that recommendation algorithms don't just reflect your interests. They actively shape them through prediction and reinforcement loops. The invisible architects aren't just showing you what you want. They are training you to want what they need: your attention. Here's where it gets disturbing. Social media platforms discovered something crucial. Anger and anxiety keep people engaged longer than happiness or contentment. According to a 2021 Stanford Internet Observatory study analyzing 500 million Facebook posts, content that triggered high arousal negative emotions like anger, anxiety, fear received 150% more engagement than neutral or positive content. The algorithm learned this pattern, so it began prioritizing content that triggers these emotions. This is what they call the feedback loop, and here's how it works in practice. You watch a political video that makes you angry. You watch it for 45 seconds, longer than your average 15 seconds. The algorithm notes that this user engages deeply with political anger content, and your next 10 videos would be more political content, increasingly extreme, designed to trigger the same emotional response. According to YouTube's own internal research, which was leaked in 2019, their recommendation algorithm was responsible for 70% of viewing time and systematically recommended increasingly extreme content to maintain engagement. This isn't accidental. Internal documents from Meta's integrity team in 2018 stated explicitly that our algorithm exploit the human brain's attraction to divisiveness. This is the dopamine trap. Every time you get a like, a comment, or see content that triggers emotion, your brain releases dopamine. According to neuroscientist Dr. Anna Lemke from Stanford, author of The Dopamine Nation, social media platforms have engineered the most powerful dopamine delivery system humanity has ever created. The algorithm optimizes for the neurochemical response. It learns your dopamine triggers and exploits them systematically. You're not weak-willed. You're up against billion-dollar AI system designed by neuroscientists to be addictive. But The manipulation goes beyond just keeping you scrolling. It goes towards shaping opinions. According to a 2020 study published on Science by researchers at MIT and Yale, algorithmic curation on social media platforms created what they called manufactured consensus, making minority viewpoints appear mainstream through selective amplification. The study found that 64% of people who joined extremist groups on Facebook did so because the platform's recommendation algorithm suggested them. Can you believe it? You are not seeing a representative sample of the world. You are seeing a highly curated version designed around your existing biases. Elie Pariser coined the term filter bubble in 2011, but research from the University of Pennsylvania 2023 found the problem has intensified. The study tracked 1,200 users across platforms and found 87% of political content consumed reinforced existing beliefs. Less than 6% of content challenged the user's worldview. Users were unaware this curation was happening. The consequences are measurable. According to research published in the American Journal of Epidemiology 2022, increased social media use correlated with 33% higher rates of anxiety among teenagers, 25% increased risk of depressions, and significant disruption of sleep patterns affecting 42% of heavy users. The Wall Street Journal's 2021 investigation, The Facebook Files, revealed internal research showing Instagram's algorithm was harmful to teenage girls' mental health. Research Facebook possessed but didn't act on. Myanmar's genocide in 2018 was partially fueled by Facebook's algorithm amplifying hate speech, according to the UN investigation. These aren't bugs. They are features of engagement optimized AI. Here's the good news. You're not powerless. Action 1. Turn off algorithmic recommendation. In the YouTube, go to the settings, history and privacy, and pause watch history and pause search history. This breaks the recommendation loop. On your Instagram, go to settings, suggested content, and show less on every suggested post. Trains the algorithm backwards. In your TikTok, long press not interested on recommended content. The algorithm adapts. Action 2 here is use chronological feeds where possible. Instagram and Twitter or X now offer chronological options. Enable them. See posts in order, not by algorithmic priority. Action 3. Install browser extensions. Newsfeed Eradicator extension removes the feed entirely, allowing only direct navigation. DFTube removes recommendations on YouTube and trending sections. Undistracted plugin hides algorithmic suggestions across multiple platforms. Action 4. Set time limits and friction. Use built-in screen time limits. According to research from the University of British Columbia 2023, users who set 30-minute daily limits reduced usage by 40% within 2 weeks. And Action 5. Practice critical consumption. Ask 3 questions before engaging on any content. Why is the algorithm showing me this? How does this content make me feel? Is this giving me information or just keeping me engaged? According to MIT's Digital Literacy Initiative 2024, users who practiced active critical evaluation reduced manipulation susceptibility by 60%. This is what I call the power of awareness. The research is clear. Simply understanding you're being manipulated reduces its effectiveness by 35 to 40%, as per the Yale University's 2023 study on algorithmic awareness and behavior change. Well, you now have that awareness. Change is coming, but it needs your participation. Let's see what the regulatory movement says. European Union's Digital Services Act 2024 now requires platforms to offer non-algorithmic feed options. 5 US states have introduced right to chronological feed legislation. The UK's online safety bill mandates algorithmic transparency reports. Let's see where's the ethical AI development. Companies like Mozilla and DuckDuckGo are building alternative platforms with user-first algorithms. Mastodon and Blue Sky offer chronological non-algorithmic social networking. Here is your role. Every time you click not interested, use chronological feeds or install protective extension, you're voting for a different internet. According to Pew Research 2024, 68% of users now actively distrust social media algorithms, which is up from 34% in 2020. This awareness is driving demand for change. The bottom line here is, these algorithms were built to serve shareholders and not users. But you don't have to participate in your own manipulation. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns. And I'm Shashi. Awareness is the first step to freedom.